We've just heard Chris Mason asking that question, the question that people are asking, how to deal with China.
Well, we can describe China as a threat and swear never to have anything to do with it, but that doesn't make it go away. That's a bit like a toddler, who puts his hands before his eyes and imagine that you can't see him. And it's not like that. China is the second largest economy in the world. We are deeply intertwined in terms of our supply chains, in terms of trade, as a result of policy pursued by this same government over many decades. And so, it's all very well to say China is a threat, and in some ways China does threaten liberal democratic values. These are very well known, but we have to find a way of dealing with it rather than simply denouncing it or grandstanding.
As you say as well, it's not so long ago that the Conservative Party in particular was talking about a golden era of UK-China relations. So what's gone wrong? Why has the relationship seemed to have broken down to this extent?
Well, it is the same Conservative Party after all, and we've lurched from the golden era to scary China without really stopping for much thought in between. And this is largely political, it seems to me, that in the Cameron-Osborne era, they were very keen to have Chinese investments in the United Kingdom, to the point where they sanctioned the idea that China should build and operate nuclear power plants here, or install Huawei 5G, which is part of our critical infrastructure. There has been a pushback from those, I think quite rightly. Those were not prudent. But to rush in the opposite direction without really developing the kind of sensible triage that we see, for example, in the European Commission's approach, where the approach is to say we will cooperate and trade where we can, we will confront where we must, and we do recognize that China is intrinsic. The system, it's a systemic rival to Western liberal democracies.